Hello and welcome to Niyama Immigration. Uh, Today we'll talk about a very important topic, which is going to give you that on the ample information related to that on a study in abroad. As you all know that on today we are talking about a country which is located in the Central Europe. Okay, the name is Slovakia. Now, before we will talk about Slovakia study visa process, let me give you a proper hint about it. Slovakia is a part of a Schengen country. That means you will going to get proper elevations and proper facilities what students get that on Schengen. For example, you are allowed to travel after TRC. You are allowed to travel approximately like 27 countries without any visa. You are eligible to settle in Europe in Schengen. You are eligible to get the EU blue card, which allow you to access work in 27 countries after some time. And moreover that, you can get the permanent residency in Slovakia as well within that 5 years time. Now, talk about that, the Slovakia study visa process. Slovakia study visa, first of all, why Slovakia? Why should I study in Slovakia? Look, recent time, if I'm going to talk about, a lot of countries has changed their rules and regulations. For example, Canada has changed their entire pathway system of education, where the rejection has been increased, the fees has been increased. Talk about Australia, there's a punitive fee structure. Most of the people cannot afford it. If I'm going to talk about UK and US, there are a lot of uncertainty of students, like you will be able to settle down or not. In that case, people are more looking forward those countries where they have a less tuition fees, no IELTS and PT required, and eventually a good university which is going to give them a recognitions, and later on, once they finish their study, they can get the post-study work permit and they can settle down in Europe. So today I have come up with that university itself, which is that Bratislava University of Economics and Management. Now this university is located in Bratislava, which is the capital of Slovakia. Okay, and talk about this university, you will get that one. Some fact of this: Slovakia nationality visa and resident permit for study purpose is not straightforward, as it's involved documents which are mostly original from Slovakia in Slovak language. Therefore, almost 100% visa success rate, because visa support documents are provided by us after student is admitted. That means we will, as a partner, university partner, we will take care of your entire admission process. We will take care of your entire documentation process with any without any complexity, without any kind of problem, so that one, you get your desired student visa on priority level. Now, we often claim that Slovakia, as a university partner, we say that one, we have almost 100% visa success rate, and that's true, because university admission office, okay, we take that one, the your admission process as well as embassy appointment as well. We deliver your support documents to UN embassy as well properly. We justify gap, okay, and your, if I'm going to talk about that IELTS. So here the question comes that one, why should I go to the Slovakia? That's the most important parameter. The tuition fees is pretty less, which is approximate like 4 to 5 lakh rupees. Talk about, there is no IELTS and no PT required. Third point, you will gonna get that one, 2 years of study, followed by that work permit, post study work permit as well. Total 4 to 5 years of stay, you are eligible to get the residential permit, which is that almost like a permanent residency. As well as Slovakia is a landlocked country, which is a border of Austria, Czech Republic, and Hungary. So obviously, you can understand that this is the heart of the European Union. So you will going to get a lot of facilities over there as well. Step up admissions, if I'm going to talk about, receive conditional offer letter with the submission of your 10th, 12th and graduation documents. If somebody wants to apply for a bachelor's degree, they need to submit their 10th and 12th documents with us. And if you have any kind of experience, mention that in your CV as well. And if I'm going to talk about any kind of your language proficiency, if you have done, then submit it, otherwise it's not compulsory. But make sure that one, your academic score should be more than 50%, then only we will accept your applications. Now after that, once you will going to submit the documents, then university will verify and they are going to give you a conditional offer letter, as well as they're going to ask you to go for that, and a video interview with that, that admission team. Now video interview is a normal interview where they're going to check your intention to move to Slovakia, as well as your English language proficiency as well. Now here we're going to give you the proper preparation, that what to talk, how to talk, what are the things you need to keep in mind while you're talking to the admission team, because that is very important interview that you need to clear it off. Don't worry about it. This is the normal interview sessions where they're going to ask you questions like why you want to go to Slovakia, what is your intention to do this course, and who will going to sponsor you, how much you know about Slovakian culture. So these are the preliminary questions that they major encounter to the students. So should not worry about that. That will be taken care of. That will be will give you the proper preparation to you, which will going to boost your confidence while you're sitting in the interview. Now, once your interview successfully completed, then the university will going to give you the final offer letter, and against which you will going to pay the tuition fees to the universities. Now, once your tuition fee has been transferred and everything, then our office, you will going to submit that your the document to us, like your bank certificate, police clearance, academic documents, all those things you need to submit to us for the notification. Notification means now here your education, your police clearance, and your bank certificate should be transferred to that one, the Slovak language. That is called that notification. So you will going to submit as the documents, and then we will going to go for the notification part over here. Once notification done, meanwhile we're going to take your the appointments as well. So we're going to go for the appointments. So that's our Indian office will going to take care of it. The student will visit the embassy for the biometric and take the original document provided from the Slovak, along with that original passport and photos only. That means the notification that you have done, we're going to send you the documents, and that will be sealed envelope which you have to carry to that embassy. You cannot open the seal, and once you gone to that embassy, you're going to submit those documents over there. Now after that, it will going to take approximately like 30 to 35 working days, and you will be granted a national D visa. That means you are now eligible to travel in Slovakia. The students will now, once you receive your visa, then we'll ask the student to book a air ticket, but air ticket should be in that Austria, because from India you will not going to get much flights for Bratislava, as Austria is the capital of Vienna is the capital of Austria. So obviously it's a neighboring country, so it's a 20 kilometers away. So we'll suggest you to go for the Vienna, and the students will be picked up from the Vienna airport by the university itself. Students will be taken to the immigration department for the residence permit submissions by the university immigration team as well. So these all things will be taken care of by the university, so you don't need to do any such activities over here. Now, if I'm going to talk about a little history about the university, since 2024, the Bratislava University of Economics and Management has been established and awarded as an academic degree. Now, why you will going to study in Bratislava University of Economics and Management? The major questions that people they encounter us. Business school is the heart of Europe, 1 minute away from the Vienna and its airport. Excellent graduate employment placement statistics, because once you will going to graduate from this university, you will gonna get that on employment facilities as well. That means you will going to get that campus placement and interviews as well. You will going to get the experienced, severely experienced teachers and professors over there. IT infrastructure, new modern building that suits all the student needs, various foreign student study exchange program, including Erasmus and partnership with 37 universities. Now, these are the major facilities when you're talking about like you are going to Slovakia, and which is a part of the Schengen country, Central Europe. Now you want to do study which is actually valid in Europe. So this university actually giving you those are the courses which is right now in demand in Europe, and you get an employment pretty easy. not only employment, this university courses also offers you to establish your own venture in Europe as well. So I'll come to you the next part of this. So now talk about the courses. Talk about the courses. Application from the non-EU country residents. Now talk about the courses. If we're going to talk about bachelor degree, bachelor undergraduate program, which is a bachelor study in public administration, full time 3 years. You can do that one, or you can do that on the bachelor's in management, bachelor's study program management of small and medium entrepreneurship. So these both are 3 years program. We have a two courses only for bachelor's and master's and PhD. And these two courses basically target those students who want to study in business, who want to study in that at public administration, who want to become an entrepreneur, or they want to work in that management consulting, business analyst. These are the positions as well, and or finance profile. So this caters actually huge domain of students, huge domain of occupations. And by doing these courses, understand one thing: when you're studying in Slovakia or studying in Europe, what exactly you need? You need an ROI. You need that a proper settlement. You need a proper employment. So this university, what courses they are offering, like bachelors in public administration, or bachelors in small and medium entrepreneurship, or masters in public administration, masters in small and medium entrepreneurship. These are the programs, if I'm going to talk about, helps you to find a job according to your desired profile, or eventually it allows you to build your own business in these countries, which help you to get that permanent residency more faster. So these are the major courses. The courses details obviously we share with the students. Now what the curriculums and everything will be there, so should not worry about it. Now courses, if I'm going to talk about the fee structure, if you're going to see that in the bachelor degree study, your fee structure will be €4,690, whereas the master degree, if I'm going to talk about the €5,890 per year. If you are going for a PhD, then €6,490 per year. You will need to pay that one. Now, talk about that administration fees that is applicable for all European countries that you will pay after visa. Once you receive your visa, then you have to pay the EU charges, the administration fee directly to them. So it's €1,000 for all the students. The university not only gonna give you that the study materials, or pick you up from the airport, but also they will also gonna help you. They'll also gonna do that accommodation facilities of yours as well. Generally, if I will talk about in Europe, a normal study, if you want to do that, if you're going to any European country, the cost of living could be only that rental could be like 200, 230, 250 euro. Okay, but here you're getting the university partnered hostels, okay, which is a shared accommodation obviously, and you will gonna get that one in 120 to 140 euro maximum. So it's almost half the cost you will going to bear it. Now talk about that, the other expenses which you're having, that the conversion documents to Slovak language, which I told you, that nostrifications. So that is approximately like euro. Sorry, notification documents in Slovakia is €150. DHL courier and to and from means we need to send to the Slovakia to change this thing, and then getting back to that India as well. So all these things 150. Total your expenses will be €450 in that. Now here let me tell you a couple of important things which a student must need to know. That the first thing is this: why should I study in Slovakia? Why not other countries? What facilities are we going to get in Slovakia? What are the education facilities? What is the ROI? Which most of the students ask me. What is the return of investment? Let me tell you that. If you are going to Slovakia, okay, Slovakia first of all a country which is as I said earlier, it's a Schengen country, so obviously you will going to get a lot of facilities. First facility, you're going to get a cheap, or if I go talk about very affordable tuition fees. Hardly you're going to get any country like France, Germany, or Denmark, uh, where the study is approximate like 8 to 9 lakhs or 10 lakhs. Here you're getting approximate like 4 to 5 lakhs. First of all. Second of all, the facility you're going to get without any PT or IELTS. Uh, a lot of Indian students has worried about like I don't want to go for any kind of PT or IELTS. Probably I'm not going to get the desired score, losing the money as well. So here they are not. They're omitting this option that you don't have to go for any PT or IELTS. Third important thing is that university is taking entire responsibilities from starting till end. That means from your documentation preparation, your application submission, then your visa filing, your BLS appointments, as well as your accommodations over there, airport pickup, as well as your notifications. Everything is taken care of by the university itself. So here you get the extra cushion. You don't need to worry about anything. And third is that this university is big enough that they are actually offering you that courses which is actually in demand in Slovakia. The people generally does mistake, they do some kind of courses which is not in demand in that country or neighboring countries. So often they find difficulties once they study finished. They actually struggle to find real or good jobs. Here, if I'm going to talk about these are the two courses which is fairly in demand in entire Europe as well as in Slovakia. So that's why once you finish these courses, you actually gonna meet the campus placement interview sessions, which are gonna help you to find employment as per your need. So that's one of the major thing. Fourth is that affordable cost of living. It's almost like 200, 250 euro maximum your food, accommodation, transportation. So this is one of the cheapest country if I'm going to talk about in terms of in Europe. Now here a student can work 20 hours per week. That means you can easily take care of your own expenses in Slovakia while you're doing your study. Talk about the ROI. Once you finish your study, then you will going to get a post-study work permit which allows you to work over there full time. And while you're working here full time, suppose you are earning the basic earning over there for a full time employment, almost like they are earning monthly wise, 2,000, 2,200 euro. That means you can easily, within four months or within 3 months only, what you have invested for your study, you can return back. So keep it everything in your mind. It's very important that why should you study in Slovakia? And if you have any questions, if you have any kind of doubts, you feel free to contact us. We have the contact details mentioned on the screen, and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you so much.